Did you know that there are only 3 chemicals in your brain that completely control your focus? It's hard to believe, but if you don't know them, your focus slips through your fingers like sand, and no matter what you do, you still feel like something is missing. These 3 chemicals actually act like the master keys of the brain. When they work properly, your mind locks on your target like a sharp and precise laser. But as soon as they get out of whack, the result is the same feeling of confusion, distraction, and confusion that you've experienced many times. Imagine your mind is a flashlight. When its light is focused, everything is clear, but when it's diffused, even the simplest tasks become difficult. Now, in these 5 minutes, I'm going to explain to you very simply what these 3 brain chemicals that control your focus are exactly and why the future of your focus depends on them. So if you want to know why sometimes your mind is like a laser and sometimes it's scattered and chaotic, watch this video until the end. The first brain chemical that controls your focus is dopamine. It's the same chemical that lights up your brain and gives you a sense of reward when you get a notification on your phone. It's like a light suddenly turning on in the dark. Sparkle's dopamine can be amazing. It motivates you, energizes you, and helps you stay focused on a task. Many scientists have even dubbed it focus fuel. But there's another side to this chemical. If it's released in excess, your brain will constantly seek out quick, small rewards instead of staying on track. Like an excited child who never sits still. Mobile phone. That's why when you're in the middle of studying and a simple notification pops up on your phone, your mind immediately says, you have to check it right now. Your brain thinks that sound is a big reward. And that's when your focus breaks, you get distracted, and you enter an endless cycle of checking your phone, without realizing how many minutes or even hours you've wasted. The second brain chemical that controls your focus is norepinephrine. It is responsible for alertness. Imagine driving on a rainy night. The sound of rain on the window, the glare of headlights on the wet asphalt, and at any moment something unexpected could happen. At this moment, norepinephrine comes into play. It sharpens your brain, focuses your attention on the smallest cues, and keeps your body ready to react quickly. Or even when you are in a busy and noisy environment, this same substance allows your brain to focus in the midst of all the chaos and zoom in on what is important. But the problem begins when norepinephrine levels drop. Just like a student in the middle of a long class, when the body stops taking itself seriously, the eyelids become heavy and concentration goes out like a light bulb. That's why the balance of norepinephrine is so important. Not too much that your brain is overstressed, and not too little that you fall asleep. This balance is what marks the line between full alertness and total distraction. The third brain chemical that controls your focus is acetylcholine. It's actually the key to deep concentration, those moments when you're completely immersed in reading, drawing, or even playing a game and don't even notice the passage of time. Sparkle's acetylcholine acts like an internal laser. It focuses your mental energy on one point and blocks out any distracting thoughts or distractions. When it's active, your brain knows exactly what's important and how to keep your attention focused. Artist palette. Even when you're doing creative work like painting or drawing, or when you're solving complex problems, acetylcholine helps you stay focused without letting your mind wander. Hourglass. Not done. That's why, when your acetylcholine levels are high, you feel like time is slipping away and everything around you is fading away. This is the famous flow state experience that everyone wants to experience. So let's remember, the 3 main brain chemicals that control your focus are dopamine, norepinephrine, and acetylcholine. When these 3 are under control, you really have control over your focus and can stay fully focused on whatever you want to do. Now I have a question for you. Which one do you have the most trouble with? Is it dopamine that makes every notification on your phone seem like a big reward and draws your mind to your phone? Or is it norepinephrine that sometimes makes you fall asleep in the middle of class or a busy environment and doesn't let you focus? Or maybe it's acetylcholine that makes everything around you fade away and even forget some important things when you're immersed in work, design, or study. Be sure to write your opinion in the comments. We'd love to know what challenge you're facing. And if this video was helpful to you and you'd like to learn more about your brain and focus, hit the subscribe button now, because here we always talk about focus, the brain, and scientific techniques for improving mental performance.